Today is March 1st, 2026, and we're here at Disney's Hollywood Studios for the last day ever of Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith. This ride is going to close and then reopen themed to the Muppets, which I am super excited about. We're going to ride it one last time in its current opening day form, talk about some history, some fun facts, take in all the details, and experience together another theme park history in the making moment. So let's get started. We are going to head straight back there. And today we're joined by, no, not Bo, Sam.
Hello.
Now, being that this is the last day, there is a big line and a long wait. Not that long, really, comparatively, but we do have a lightning lane, so we thought about that in advance. Let's make a right at Sunset Boulevard. You know you're going the right way when you see the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Checking in, 2 please. As we get closer to Rock and Roller Coaster, it gets more crowded. Also, of course, Tower of Terror is one of the most popular rides in this park, so it's always a little more crowded back here too. And honestly, the Tower of Terror facade is still one of the coolest ride entrances, facades, buildings of anything out there, maybe besides Haunted Mansion. But yeah, it's super cool. Look how awesome it looks. Here we are, Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith. Now they've got a photo pass photographer out here doing goodbye photos, so we are in that line first things first. It's rare that they have a photo pass photographer outside of the big archway, right?
Yeah, we have to get it.
We have to get it, and I heard her saying to people, wave goodbye.
See you soon.
It's interesting because this ride is closing, and it will be closed for a while, but it's just going to be rethemed. We'll talk about how big of a change it's going to be in a bit. 75 minutes, that's honestly not that bad. Rock and Roller Coaster opened here at Hollywood Studios, which was then MGM Studios, back in 1999. They changed the name from MGM Studios to Hollywood Studios in 2008. And they wanted to get more teenagers in the park. They wanted to have more thrill rides and go more towards that angle. So this was an effort in that direction. The theming here is so incredibly cool. In the late 90s when they did this, it was the Eisner era. I feel like this was the era of over-the-top, really wild theming, really detailed and cool. You see the musical notes. It's the music staff, and it's also part of the big guitar out in front. Look at the line. They had to build extra extended queue out here. Now, obviously, this is going to be changed to a Muppets poster. The guitar is going to be repainted. Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem are going to be the stars of the show, but we're also going to see Kermit and Piggy and Scooter, and I'll tell you Scooter's story in a minute. So once again, Scooter will be a Nepo baby. His uncle owns G-Force Records, so he is going to be an animatronic, which I'm really excited about, in the pre-show. Speaking of the pre-show, they have already removed the pre-show, the part where you get the backstage pass. I was here to show you what that looks like when it happened. So it's still going to be G-Force Records. They're just signing a new band. G-Force is signing Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. They've got a great record deal out of this. Aerosmith had a 27-year run here at Hollywood Studios. And now it's time for our lightning lane. Probably our last ever ride as the Aerosmith version. Now they've got traffic control going on in here, so we're going this way. Shop and roll, Pretzel Palooza. We've got 5 minutes until our lightning lane. The line is actually going back here. Look at this. So if you're going to the villain show, you're going that way. But if you're riding, you're going back here. Never seen this open. Wow, but this is for the standby line only. Okay, so we're kind of, oh, that's cool. Don't get this view often. We're behind the Tower of Terror back here. Okay, yeah, it just goes back around and stops here. It's just a tiny loop back there behind this wall, and then it comes right back out here. They're doing really, really good crowd control operations today, I've got to say. It's very orderly and organized.
We're going to keep to the right-hand side. Once again, from my friend leaving Bill.
Hustle and bustle.
There's so much hustle and bustle. So they're taking the line, routing it around the back, up to the front, and they've got a cast member holding it and letting them through at like intervals.
Quite the operation.
Quite the operation.
Yeah, what songs we're going to get?
I wonder too.
Yeah.
So you've got obviously the Aerosmith songs in there. So, all right, let's go rock and roll one last time, but not really.
Not really, because it's still going to be rock and roller coaster.
Yeah.
You know.
The track layout, the 3 inversions, that super fast launch, all of that is staying. It's just being rethemed to the Muppets. It is now time for our lightning lane.
Okay, one round.
Woo! All right, so far lightning lane's looking really good. We might wait in the standby line to ride again, But this might be our last ride ever as with Aerosmith as the band on the ride. There are so many cool details to see here. Look, the door handles are guitars. G-Force Records. See the guitar heads up here. All of the posters. Muppet Show. What are they going to do with all these vintage band shirts and posters? I wonder if they'll keep the marble door. These are like millions of marbles. Whee! Once this reopens as the Muppets, we'll see how much they change, like how much of the signage and fixtures and everything they change.
This could be the last time we see our shoes on this carpet. Not that that matters in any way.
That matters in any way, but
It is a fact.
it's a thing. There's like gear everywhere. That's such a cool, like I'm with the band, the jean jacket, and then they wear like a paisley shirt. All right, so there's Studio A. Here we go. Oh, we're right in front.
That include sharp turns, upside down maneuvers.
I guess, which door should we be in front of? This one. I don't want to get my toes chopped off, guys. Doo-doo-doo.
Welcome to G-Force Records. Please stand behind that yellow line in just a few moments. The doors will be opening towards you automatically. Once those doors open, please move in and across the room through those doors, taking you into the alley. For the band, Aerosmith has arranged backstage passes for you to their concert across town.
It's a symbolic transition. Here we go. Okay, look at this. So they have just put speakers up. Walk this way. Don't want to miss a thing. Right now, they are probably already building this out, putting the scooter animatronic in, getting it all ready. Surely they closed the pre-show early because they closed it a while ago. I did a video on it when it first happened to start working on what's going on back here. We're going to see Kermit and Piggy and Scooter and oh, it's time. Let's rock and roll. One last look at the pre-show room in its current state. And here we are in the next part of the line. We've got concert posters lining the hallway, and it's really cool. Okay, here we go. So they said that row requests are not guaranteed, but they didn't say you can't ask, so it doesn't hurt to ask, you know? This ride's launch takes you from 0 to 57 miles per hour in 2.3 seconds. Let's see. It's the last day of this ride being in this form ever. We've got lock and roll parking systems here. So you've got like the limo heading out to the VIP party. We're going backstage to the concert. Okay, we're so about to board. It is right about to happen. We're waiting in line for the front row. They're allowing it. You know, I've never like noticed this little bit back here.
You're not on the ride there.
Yeah, so what is it for? Just a little extra theming? Like the studio? That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, for the parking garage that we're in. That's what it is. There's a motorcycle too. Random. What is that? Yeah, must be 48 inches tall to ride. We waited in a separate line to get the front row. Woo woo! Woo-hoo. Okay, here we go. He's ready. Come on!
I think I did it too quick.
Here we go. Prepare to rock and roll out of here. Woo! Traffic jam. Not.
We're only just getting started.
Loving a roller coaster! That was a great song to get. Great song.
It's smooth, isn't it?
It is really smooth.
At least in the front.
row. Because I sat in the
Indoor
back row
coasters
recently.
stay smoother.
Yeah, true. They're not as like affected by the weather. Oh, we're at the backstage party! Woo! Watch this way, auto detail! I'm trapped! Wait, I have to push it down. I always mess that part up. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, thank you. You look so rock and roll. I cannot believe this ride is closing today. It weirdly doesn't feel like a closing day. I don't know, but it is. Rock all night. Last time ever. And now this is the concert we just got taken to. VIP backstage. We're waiting for our ride photo to come out, but it's not there yet. But here it is. The concert. There are all sorts of cool backstage details here. That first launch is so fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Goodbye forever. Well, not really, because it's coming back.
Muppet baby, come on, Muppet baby.
Yeah, Muppies. Muppet. He said Muppet babies, and I said Muppy. It's Muppets, but you know. On this roller coaster, riders experience up to 5 Gs, 3 inversions. So it's one of the few roller coasters at Disney that goes upside down. That's what an inversion is. I know all the coaster people know, but just in case you're like, what does that mean? It means upside down. A loop. It's very dark, so you're going through the nighttime streets, and there's all these glow-in-the-dark black light signs as you're going through LA to get to the show. I have always said that I want to buy these posters so bad, and I used to think that maybe they would retheme this to like a Mickey Mouse or like Disney characters in the band because they're so cool, but I would still love these posters. They are so cool, but they're so 1990s also. So surely this area will change and will be rethemed as well. That's such a cool piece of art. They've got the drum barrels here. These used to hold merchandise, so they held themed drumsticks and stuff, all gone, that's all long gone. The disco balls, the Fugalicious shirt is still on sale here. I did buy that. It's got Mickey Mouse on it though. No Aerosmith merchandise has been left for a long time. This is it. And other than that, just regular merchandise with rock and roll theming up on the tops. We've got guitars up here, and this is meant to look like a staff with musical notes, I was told once, just like outside. Got the peace sign up here. Everything's like rock and roll, hippie, just fun. I wonder if these design patterns will be replaced too. And it's all just like regular Disney merch now. The picks that they used to sell are long gone. Those were gone last time. The animal with his drums. That's so fun. Pin is here. All the stuff up here. This may all stay. They may change it. We'll see. There's a huge line for pressed pennies. That often happens on the last day. All right, so we are gonna get the pressed pennies here. I'm gonna go ahead and get all 8 for $5. It is different Disney characters playing instruments. Okay, touch screen to begin. Select my language, please, Sam. I'll take all 8. I'll take the lot.
1 for $1 or 5 for 8. I'll take the 8.
Okay, we're gonna do credit card. All right, let's watch the process.
I see I'm already there.
That's the like print.
Oh.
I feel like you used to have to crank something to do this, but here we go. Da, da, da. Pressed pennies. When they come out, they're really hot. This machine's being used like crazy today. I'm getting all 8. There's 2 that say Rock and Roller Coaster, and then there's Doc, Stitch, Winnie the Pooh, Goofy, Donald, and Mickey, all playing instruments. Oh, look at this. There's a map. That's cool. Are they done? All right, Sam, they're boiling hot, so if you could get them. All right, cool.
Good job we can look at these with your magnifying glass. I can't.
They don't know about this yet, guys, but I bought a light-up magnifying glass because now that I'm doing pin trading and pin collecting, I want to be able to see them. But I didn't like the one I got, so I returned it, and I have another one coming. But here they are. They're so hard to see. The pressed pennies.
This is where I need like a monocle.
Yeah, I need like a...
It's like a...
I almost did order one of those because I saw like an old-fashioned monocle. But yeah, they're really hard to see. But I'm sure they're very cool. Let's see, can you guys see them? I'm trying to hold off the overhead light because it makes this giant glare. But anyway, there they are. $5 of just whatever. Whatever. Are they still hot?
One day in like 20 years, I'll pick up that coin and I'll say, oh yeah, remember it was Aerosmith.
Remember that? All right, cool. It's quite cool.
They're mine.
It's mine. Why shouldn't I have them? There it is. Hidden Mickey in the cables. I found it. Tiny little screws all the way at the bottom. Right there, right? Oh, yeah.
The pattern?
I see it. Fun. Cute. Hidden Mickeys everywhere. And here is the exit hallway lined with bricks. Okay, I started over, but I just want to, I'm sure they're going to change this artwork out. Like, that would make the most sense to make it all Muppety themed or more Disney themed. Obviously, the good thing about the Muppets is they are timeless and ageless. They live forever. Not like a real band. Now, here's something at the end. Here at the exit is a signed photo of Aerosmith from 1999 when the ride first opened. This is definitely a piece of theme park memorabilia that's got to go somewhere special like Disney Archives or something. Very cool. Rock around the shop to know if the stage door entrance sign will be gone. And now, off we go. Let's take a look at something else. Woo! It's so cool when you come out of the store, you see the Hollywood Tower Hotel right there.
I've never seen this before either.
No, this is wow. Will this KRNR, the rock station little booth be rethemed? We shall see. Right now they have mini corn dogs, tortilla chips, mini churros, some drinks. I love a good frozen Coca-Cola. We'll see what they have, what if or when it's changed. But you get it? It's rock. It's literal rock. But here we go. Theme park history in the making, the last day before this ride is rethemed. One more time. Now, once they start the changeover, they're not going to be able to close this whole back area because they still have the Villains Unfairly Ever After show over there. So there'll probably be just a wall up kind of over this. So I wonder if they're going to change the license plate on this too. People are still pouring in. I think we were just in someone's documentary. And let's keep going. Let's go and take a quick look at something that is related. We just came over here, since we're talking about Muppets, to the former Muppets courtyard, since this is where the Muppets used to be, and we're also tracking the progress of Monsters Inc. Land, Monstropolis. I figure this video is an appropriate place to see where we are at with this. You can actually see so much change watching this being changed from the Muppet Courtyard to Monstropolis, especially here at what used to be Muppet Vision 3D. They took off that outside facade of brick, so it's just like a layer of brick. Anyway, it looks like they're preparing the new facade and the new marquee for the glob here. You can see exactly they scraped it like just in those spots. So it's just like a thin veneer of bricks on top of the concrete. See, like, look at all this.
This is where Mama Marrow's going to be, I guess.
Yeah, where Mama Melrose was. Harryhausen's. This is like, in here was where the big store was.
Yeah, right here.
Oh yeah, right here. So it's gone. That is gone, gone, gone. Pizza Rizzo. And then the big coaster. So they're adding another big thrill ride to this park. I will forever miss Muppet Vision 3D being an attraction here, and I think one of the things too is it made the Muppets accessible to everyone because anyone, of people of all ages, could sit and watch a really funny show that held up with the humor and the comedy all through the years. But excited to see what they do with Monsters, Inc., Monstropolis. There's a lot in that concept art that looks super, super cool, and I think it's going to be another huge change for this park. It's gone over the years from being a park where you would experience the movies, and it was a movie park behind the scene with like the tram tour and Streets of America and all of that, to a park where you're just riding the rides and you're experiencing the stories and the characters and the worlds of the movies, but in just a very different way. But I do think it's going to be really cool, and we're excited for that new coaster. So since the Muppets have moved from here and they will be going somewhere new, just wanted to kind of, you know, take a little look here. Now, we've been to a lot of ride closings, haven't we, Sam?
Yeah, we've been to nearly all of them since.
Nearly every ride or big thing that's closed we have been out to. And some are more emotional than others, like Dinosaur.
Muppet Vision.
Muppet Vision 3D. Some have meant a lot to us. I don't have a super strong emotional connection to like Aerosmith personally.
My connection and like emotional connection to this ride is the memory of this ride, like a certain time in Disney World, like the 2000s. My emotional connection is more to the memory of this ride and the feeling of this park back then when this was, I would say, like a bigger attraction here.
Yes.
My connection isn't to it now. And I feel like I'm okay with that being a memory.
That's a really good point. You know, like the Eisner era of let's build more thrill rides. Let's theme them up all crazy.
Yeah, and I think that this park has changed so much that it's kind of like a relic.
Like
of
a
that
relic
time.
of a bygone era. You're right.
But at least we have the memories of that time.
At least we have the memories, A. And B, I think another reason I'm not super personally very emotional is because the ride's not closing. It's not going away. It's just being rethemed.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, I like the Muppets more than Aerosmith.
Same. We're both huge Muppets fans. Like, we love all things Jim Henson. I'm very excited for the Muppets to take over this ride.
We're nostalgic for what it was and what it represented from a time in this park that has changed so much. But I am okay with it changing.
Yes, very good. I feel exactly the same.
A hard ride to retheme because you can't retheme it to like, it could be like Goofy and Powerline, but then like kids are going to want to go on it.
Yeah.
And it's not a ride for kids.
And then
really.
kids can't. They're going to be like, I want to ride the Goofy and Powerline, and then they can't.
So I think Muppets is like one of the safer choices.
Yeah, and also Muppets, again, they're timeless. They will live forever. They will stay the same age forever. They're not going to do anything crazy that you have to worry about. They're Muppets. They're good.
You're not going to have to like Photoshopping things into the pre-show or anything. So.
What's the word I'm looking for? A callback.
Yeah.
A deep cut.
That's
a deep
what a
cut.
time.
What a
time
time.
to be a theme
Wow,
park
a lot of fun memories here. But yeah, I think we are ready to say goodbye to Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith and get ready for the prep for Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets.
I used to work in this park, and I got deployed one day to work at Rock and Roller Coaster in the store, not on the ride. And they used to have these cool like fake leather jackets, and I was so excited to wear that leather jacket.
I would have been too.
And it's really weird, but I'm curious to see what the new cast costumes will be.
Yes, because now they're wearing this paisley shirt. I didn't see any leather jackets, but I saw like a jean vest. Yeah.
I have the picture somewhere, but
you could show me. It should be hopefully this summer open as the new Muppets ride. I mean, what they're going to change is just the trimmings, the theming, you know?
The core of the ride will be the same.
Yeah, the core of the ride is a thrill ride with a really fast launch in the dark, indoor roller coaster, Vekoma, steel.
I would say for a 27-year-old roller coaster, I mean, it has been, I'm sure, retracked in parts, but it's quite smooth, especially in the front. And indoor roller coasters last better, and the track is smoother for longer than an outdoor ride that's filled down. So I don't think they really need to retrack it.
No.
I just think just update.
Yeah, it was really smooth today. I will say, though, if you guys remember last time I came and rode it, I was not in the front, and it was not as smooth. So the front row...
I'll say my smooth tolerance is a lot higher.
Yeah.
I could be shaken on a jackhammer, and I'll say, it's not that rough.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone's like, what is smooth to them is very different. But I thought our ride in the front row today was very smooth.
Okay, good. Not just me this time.
No, it was very smooth. I think that what's not smooth about it is just your head bonking against the restraints.
New
really?
restraints. More modern restraints would definitely improve the ride.
They would. I wonder if they could make a change.
I do not think they could do that without replacing the trains in such a short time.
Yeah.
Unless they ordered new trains, but they ain't gonna spend that much.
No, I think they're going to repaint the limos, though, that you ride in. But anyway, we've talked for 6 minutes, Sam.
Oh, I can chat.
Me too. I don't know if all 6 minutes is going in, but now Sam sees what it's like when I do my outros.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think about Rock and Roller Coaster, if you have good memories, if you're happy, sad, excited about this change, and what row you like to ride in, front or back. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I am sending you a ton of love. Here, give me a little, there we go. You gotta do a pointy, there you go.
Yeah, I got it.
Ton of love from both of us. We'll see you for the next video, and until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye. Okay.